And we want to check, and I'll poke this a little bit. You see that? I'm poking it because I want to check if it has any rotten wood all around. And I cannot check that one. Look, it has a whole bunch of trees and plants. See, all covered. So this has to be in the report. You have to report that as plants and trees and whatever you want to put in there cannot be close to the foundation, within 12 inches away from the foundation. Recommend trimming and cutting and removing by a qualified landscaper. That's what I will put in my report. Again, we are looking at, you always take pictures of that because we want them to see that we inspected all this stuff. Alright, again, look at this. No gutters, no extenders. What will happen here? Water will sit right here, and in time it will go into the foundation and create damages to the foundation. Water is the worst thing for any damages to the foundation. Any moisture intrusion will damage the foundation. That's why you have to keep it dry. Foundation has to be dry. Now look at this. Look at this junk right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this. This is a very bad job. See all this junk? All this stuff has to be clean coming out of the house. You have electrical all mixed in with water, and what will happen in time, that could cause a fire hazard, or it could go ahead and burn out the unit outside. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of this unit. You cannot see what it is, but let me read it out to you. This is it looks like let me see, cereal. I didn't take a good picture here. Nope, not a good picture here either. Let me go ahead and take another picture. Right there. Oh, it looks like a 09 unit, 2009 unit. So that means 2009, we are in 2020. You calculate it's 11 years old unit. It has a free refrigerant, 410, R410. This is a new refrigerant that they're using, not the R22. The R22 was causing damages or messing up the ozone layer, so they took it out because it was harming that ozone layer. So basically they're using the R410 refrigerant in order for all the new units. So basically, in other words, this is a good unit. It's a Armada brand. We're gonna go ahead and take a picture of that. And it looks like it's running good. I would recommend just checking it and cleaning it up a little bit and fixing all these wires and electrical coming down, because this is the service line. See that? That's the service line. The service line is your suction line and your freon line coming down. So you want to have all that stuff clean. This is a patio. We will go ahead and take a picture of that. There's no cracks on the patio. This is what you call retaining walls. It's small, but you know, you got to report it. These are retaining walls. Anything you see with cement holding up landscaper and holding up any on the ground, it's called retaining walls. So again, we're gonna go ahead and poke this, poke it all around, and you can see basically This is the basement. It looks like they had a apartment in the basement, so they could come in the back and live here. That's your well there. Water comes from a well. Again, we don't inspect wells. That would be a different inspection. What we do is we check public water and sewer when it comes inside the house through the public service, which is the utilities. Again, we're gonna point this out right here. You see it? See that? That here, this bib, this faucet bib, is off of loose. It came off the wall. You see that? It has to be connected to the wall, because again, we don't want water intrusion going in, or any kind of other insects or animals coming in, because that will go into the basement or the foundation crawl space. So we don't want nothing like that. So we always check the lintel. These are lintel coming across. What lintels will do, in times they will corrode. You will have corrosion, and they will break up and escalate. All this stuff, they will break, but we don't have no lintels breaking here. Again, we see major moisture on this, especially when the rain comes in. Yesterday it was raining, and that's what it will happen. You see that little bit of fascia, not fascia, yeah, soffit. The soffit right there, right there. You want to take a picture of that, because that is they just have to tuck it in a little bit and make sure no moisture comes in. I don't know what's this. Looks like there was a low voltage wire, but you want to go ahead and cover that. I will just take a picture and tell them they have to cover it for any moisture intrusion. Again, look at this foundation problem. You see that? Foundation problem right there. And you could see it broke down. You could see right here where everything came down. And I'm gonna show you this, because I want you to see that it's not straight. And I have marbles that they'll come down and they'll go right down through there. That's a major foundation problem right there. It needs to be evaluated by who? By a foundation specialist. These are the caps that I was telling you about. I'm gonna go ahead and check that. Okay, gonna cover those is good. And to change these up, I'm gonna keep on seeing that this foundation is very bad. See where it cracked right here? It cracked right here, and it went down. It slipped down right there. And that will create, and look at the lift right here. This is your major lift right here. See it right there? Boom. That's a major repair what they did, trying to cover up what it was already done. But you can't cover up that stuff. You have to lift it up, you have to jack it up in order to get it the right way where you want it. See, it's coming off the house. Right there. That is crazy. Okay. So we're gonna go in here later on, but I want to pull it down because I'm gonna go ahead and check in there. This is your attic. I'm gonna pull this down to get it prepared for later. I'm gonna go ahead and check that, And the reason why I open it up real quick is because if we have any animals in there, like maybe rodents, even a snake, they will start popping out. I will make a lot of noise. Make sure if anything is in there, come out, right? That's what you want, because you don't want to be doing inspection with a snake in there. No way. This inspections, this is not for everybody. You know that? When you go inside a crawl space, and we do crawl space less than 24 inches, 24 inches down, imagine that. Not even Rambo could go in there, right? And we'll go in there with our hazmat suit and everything, and people see the difference between inspectors. A lot of times inspectors won't go in that kind of crawl space because they scare these things, you see? And I already report. See that stuff in the way? I cannot get there and open up the windows. I can open up this one and check the windows. When you have wooded windows like this, they'll be sealed because of the paint. Okay? You're talking about a 1972 home, right? So you will have this kind of paint. You could look for lead-based paint. That lead-based paint was like glue. You know, it will crack out. It will come up. You could notice the lead-based paint when it cracks and it comes up because it's the old paint. All right. So we're gonna go inside the house. Let me look at this right here. Okay. Let's go inside the house. And today I did the roof, not with the drone, but I went and climbed the roof and I inspected it, walked on it. I think it was accessible. Oh, let me change my shoes right here. See, because I have boots right now. And I don't want to go ahead and mess up their floors. So I'll go ahead and change my shoes and I'll put these on. These baby. And also I will get my bag. My bag has, you know, the marbles I talked to you about, where I could check the floors, the level of the floors and other things. I could check gas leak and other things that I cannot get to if I don't have this baby, my little bag, my handyman bag. Right? So let's go and check this house. Major movement. All right. So coming into the house, I was always put this baby in the kitchen. Take my shoes and put these on. We're gonna keep these here. Make sure I don't forget them. All right.